The officials there at center, and I think we are about to get this one underway. Puck is dropped and this playoff battle is underway. Handles the puck. Oh, he caught him in the open ice.
He knew exactly what he was doing with that hit this early in the game. He's trying to send a message and dictate the pace.
Slides the pass over to Lafreniere.
Miller stick snaps and he's off to the bench to get a new one. Gets back into the play quickly.
Takes the feed at the back end. Takes the pass. Feeds it over. Here's a chance. Big time save. Oh, he is looking good in there tonight. And now it's grabbed by Scheifele. Connor's got him in the offensive zone. Fox is lugging the puck. Levels him with the hit. Quick feed to Scheifele. Off a stick and they can't connect. Puck grab by Gavrikov. Tries to get it to Panarin. Passes out front. Another pass. And that's blocked in front. Sends it over to Scheifele. The Rangers have it against the wall. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. Here's a chance, sends it in front. Moves it again. New York's got a hold of the puck now. The Jets have it behind the cage. Puck scooped up by DeMello. And now he tries to get it across to Lowry. Sends it out in front. He scores! What a play! Winnipeg's hard work pays off as they get on the board first here tonight.
Yeah, getting on the board first over halfway through the first period. And, there has been much going on here in this game. It's been back and forth, but it's starting to open up with this first goal. Gotta hope that there's some more offense in this one.
Play is blown dead with the offside. Still lots of time left here in this frame. The Jets have taken a 1-0 lead. Taves wins the draw at center. And that's picked off in the neutral zone by Sheary. Quick pass to Rempe. Puts it on net. And that one's stopped. Hellebuck's going to elect to slow things down a little and get the whistle.
Well, he has been really busy this period, James, but he's mentally focused, makes a nice save, and holds on for the whistle.
Winnipeg's got the win off that draw. Tries to feed it over to Nemestikov. Taken by Taves. Puck picked up by Perfetti. Feeds it over to Stänley. New York's got control of it now from their own end. Breakaway! Missed the net on the play!
Oh, that's going to be frustrating, James. You worked so hard for that opportunity and you missed the target.
Teams are lined up and we are ready to take this draw. Carrick's won the draw here in the offensive zone. Quick shot! Turns him away! Goaltender covers it up and we'll get a reset here. The Rangers have been the busier team offensively with scoring chances, but they still trail in the first. Taves wins the faceoff. Stänley stick handling in his own zone. New York's grabbed a hold of the puck. Looking for space inside the D zone. Oh, this has turned into demolition derby night after that collision. Hellebuck's going to hang on to the puck for a whistle.
Everything is exasperated in the playoffs, right? It's bigger, it's grander, and every single play matters. So when you listen to a hit like that, it sends a message, and it pulses throughout your entire team.
Well past the midway mark of this period, Winnipeg's ahead 1-0. The Jets take possession off the faceoff. Long pass across the ice. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. Moves it quickly over to Edstrom. The Rangers will play it from the defensive zone. Sends it in deep. Slides it over to Edstrom. The Jets get a hold of the puck along the boards. Takes the pass from the left wing. Niederreiter's looking to make something happen here in the corner. Hammers a shot off the post.
The Jets get some emotion from the bench as they look to extend their lead and hit the post and out. Everyone thought it might have gone in, and then they realized it didn't.
Here's a chance to the middle, and it carries off a twig in front of the net. Oh, and he steps up with that glove to stop that one. Ref blows the whistle as the puck's covered up.
There's always certain players that know when something needs to happen in a game. Listen, they're trailing in this one, and you have to be aware of how you can ignite your team. Well, that is a huge hit, and you can see just in the response that it elicits from the bench.
New York's down here in period one, despite the fact they've had way more scoring chances here. The Rangers win the draw, and they go on the attack here in the offensive zone. The Jets get a hold of the puck in their own end. From the point, they take control of it. Here's the pass. Passes it in front, and that's intercepted. Slides it across, try a follow. There's a shot. Makes the save on the slapper. Big time stop there.
This is a fantastic save, James. He's all over it. What I mean by that is he knows exactly where it is and where it's moving, a reason why he can get square to it and make the save.
And that's intercepted by Lowry.
Sometimes when you're losing, a coach will give you a little more leeway to get things done offensively. You start to take some risks, but this one doesn't work out in their favor.
And we'll get a face-off after the offside call. Here in the late goings of the period, the Jets lead it 1-0. Brentby's won the draw inside the neutral zone. They'll go to work offensively here. Looks like we got a penalty coming up here. Vakanainen's got the puck in his own zone. Moves it to Borgen. There's the whistle, and here's the goal. The Jets will be forced to serve 2 minutes for cross-checking.
Late in the period, in a close game, a tough penalty to take, James, but if they can just kill it off and get to the intermission, they can reset to start the next period.
First chance of the night here on the man advantage.
Power play then can even the score here, James. It is massively important that they create some kind of momentum in their favor on this one.
And he takes the feed. Denies him! Delayed penalty looming. Big hit along the boards, and those walls are rattling.
When you're along the wall, you gotta have your head up. You better be good in small spaces, and you can't get out of the way of this thunderous hit, though, because it was lined up perfectly here, James. He knew exactly what he was going to do, and he finished right through the wall.
Well, things open up for both sides a little bit here with some 4-on-4 action.
Well, 4-on-4 is similar to 3-on-3. There's more ice available, and you can't just dump it in. You want to possess the puck and try and create numbers around the ice. That's 2-on-1s all over.
Oh, look at this. Here they come. They've got numbers. And now it's grabbed by Zibanejad. Here's a short pass to Vakanainen. Great reflex on display tonight on his part.
Hellebuck's made a great save, and even better is the redirect to the corner.
Taking away, and he comes up big. New York's down despite numerous scoring opportunities here late in the first. Hey, a lot of people excited as this opening period comes to an end. One of the all-time great rock acts from the 80s getting set to play here for these fans. And we'll catch our breath. Back with more in a moment. Both teams back on the ice. They're lined up, and period number 2 is about ready to go. Here we go, middle frame now underway as the puck drops. All right, Cheryl, we've seen already one period played in this one. How do you assess this?
The Rangers don't need to change much, James. I mean, the majority of the possession, yes, they're trailing by 1, but they'll find their way back in if they can trust the process.
And he takes the dish. And the power play comes up empty. Both teams back to even strength.
You can have all the ozone possession time on a power play in the world, and you don't convert. Why? Because that's where you have it, on the outside. You have to find ways to the net, be able to shoot off the pass and get scoring opportunities.
Oh, he'll feel that one. And a good save on the play as action continues. And the pass is picked off. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. Quick feed to Gavrikov. The Rangers move it in. Quick pass to Lafreniere. Takes the feed. Here's a shot. Oh, was he locked in on that as he stops the one-timer? And now it's over to Scheifele. Solid hit on the play, and that knocks the puck off his stick. Grabbed along the boards by Nyquist. Loses his balance on the play. Sends the feed in front. And he denies that great opportunity there. Winnipeg's moving it along the wing. Avoids the defender. Oh, how did he get a piece of that to make the save? And it's a quick pass to Rempe. They've got numbers here. Sends it over. The Rangers played along the wing. And he snags that one with the glove. Goaltender hangs on for the whistle. Inching closer to the midway mark of the period. Winnipeg's up 1-0. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Oh, they telegraphed the pass and he picks it off.
Winnipeg's been disrupting play all night long, and this is because of their stick position. You have to find ways to be aware and anticipate where that puck is going to be going. Doing a great job, but this is still a close one.
Oh, springs the ball on the post.
The Rangers are trying to claw their way back into this game, and that's not how you do it. When you have an opportunity to execute, you have to find the back of the net.
And he feeds it down to Pionk.
Hellebuck's really impressed me tonight, James. Just look at that last sequence and that desperation save. Unbelievable. I mean, when it's required to be calm and poised, he's got quiet feet. But when he needs to move and make a desperation play, he does it.
Sent in deep, and the forwards will go to the bench. Picked up along the wall by Vakanainen. Winnipeg's gained possession along the boards. Moves it quickly over to Miller. And he loses his check with a spectacular move. Puck grabbed by Trocheck. On the attack along the boards. Slides it across. Winnipeg's got the puck behind the net. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. Tries to get it over to Connor. Gaining momentum along the wing. Oh, they got thunderstruck.
Yeah, I love the way he encroaches on his opponent along the boards here. James just lined up perfectly and then is able to elicit that massive hit.
Oh, look at this chance. Denies him with the save. Oh, look out against the wall.
Well, and this is done perfectly, James. No stop sign here. You know, you're not doing it on the numbers. A nice, clean hit. And everyone on the bench erupts with that one, knowing that not only do they gain the puck, but a message-sending hit along the wall. Such an impressive save. Love looking at this one again, James. You know that this goaltender is dialed in, so focused, when they're doing everything to get to the puck and keep their opponent at bay.
Here in the back half of this period, we got a 1-0 game to this point. New York's going to start with the puck inside the offensive zone. Moves it to Rempe. Handles the pass. Moves close to the point. Blocked, although that might be a save.
Well, that is a save, James. I don't think the goaltender would have gotten to position in time, and he's able to take it away.
Blocked aside. The Rangers get a hold of the puck. Works it across to Lafreniere. Tries to get the puck over to Brodzinski. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. The Rangers work it through center. Oh, and here's the pass. From the boards, he takes that pass. And that's intercepted in the defensive end. Here's a short pass to Lowry. Shakes himself free. He got all that one. Puck scooped up by Sheary. And that's a smart heads-up play by DeMello. And now he moves it to Perfetti. Knocks the puck down with a stick. Here's a shot. That's blocked by Shesterkin.
Some sometimes when you have no time to think, you make these types of saves. I mean, there's no hesitation here, just simply reaction to be able to make it.
We got a whistle, penalty coming up. Perfetti's getting called for 2 minutes here by the officials.
Well, the PK unit is going to jump the boards here, James. They got to do a stellar job. They want to reset momentum late in the frame. This is a close one. They want to make sure they can take care of business here.
Another power play opportunity coming up here as they set up at the faceoff.
No time like the present, hey, James, and the power play to get it done. Get the equalizer in this one. It's about creating momentum, not taking it away. They are got to look to the net. They've got to drive lanes and try and get on the scoreboard here.
Goaltender covers up. We got to stop the play. Chance to reset here on the draw on this man advantage. The Jets win the draw. Working the puck deep inside their own end. Can't connect. Picked up along the boards by Trocheck. Deflected away. Nice defensive use of the stick there. Puck hops onto the bench, and we got a stoppage in play. Scheifele's recognizing they're still short-handed here as they get ready for the face-off. Trocheck's quick stick lands from the puck here at center. Quick pass across to Zibanejad. Trocheck's carrying it ahead. Moves it in front. Oh, he comes up with a stop. Well, there you go. We played 40 minutes. Final chance for the coaches to push their messages home, and we'll see the third period coming up in just a matter of moments. In the books. Big third period coming up for both teams, and we're ready to go. Winnipeg's shorthanded unit gets off to a good start. They win the draw and take early possession. Slides the puck over. The Rangers take it along the wing. Quick feed to Panarin. Back to the point it goes. Takes a shot. Great save by the goaltender on that one.
Hellebuyck's been counted on and relied upon in the big moments of this game to come up with a big save. He almost makes it look easy here, James. You know, sometimes you're not under siege, but you still have to come up huge when the timing is called for. And he does. He comes up big and really gives his team an opportunity. Nemestikov's side still short-handed here as they slide in for the face-off. The Jets win the draw on their own end. Trying to get the puck out of his own end. And the puck clears the zone. That's why you want players with active sticks on your PK, James. They can close quickly and they can corral the puck and just fire it down the ice. Quick pass to Lafreniere. Here's a shot. Takes that one right in the logo on his chest. Had a lot of shots on goal, but they're going to need to finish in order to get back into this one here in the third. Moves the puck. Moves it quickly over to Susi. From the point, looks to make something happen. Moves it to Susi. Hellebuyck's got the puck, and he's going to slow things down. Well, he's slowing things down because his team has been under siege, James. It's the third period. It's a tight game, and he elects to get the whistle. I like this decision. It's the right one. Now everyone can get a rest, and coach can get the right personnel out there. And that's knocked away. Angles it over to Velarde. Oh, those boards rattled after that hit. Wow! And he's rattling as well, James. I mean, we knew that hit was coming, and then all of a sudden, boom, and he's down for the count. Scooped up along the wall by Scheifele. New York's got the puck. Passes it over. Goaltender covers up, and we'll get a face-off. Shesterkin's he's found his rhythm here as we look at that last save. I mean, he has to be so on the mark right now, to position to be able to make it. His read is perfect. He's tracking well. You have to be quick and athletic to make that one.
We're still in the early stages of this period. 1-0 is where we sit at this point. New York's got the puck inside the offensive zone. From one end of the blue line to the other. Here's a short pass to Kavrikov. Tees him up. Can't get it to go. Good heads-up play to bat it down. Taken by Morrissey. Holding a miss. And he moves it up to Fox. The Rangers carried along the wall. Shot! Tremendous block on the play.
And the bench really erupts on that one because otherwise it would have been in the back of the net.
And loses possession after a solid hit. Puck exits the zone. Dished on over to Sheary. Oh, huge hit against the wall, and you know they felt that one.
Well, and that's a tone setter. That's sending a message to every player on your team. Get involved physically, pay the price, use your body, and get the puck.
The Rangers are off to the box. Interference the call.
Well, the PK is going to be tasked with quite a job here. They're only trailing by 1. They want to keep this game within reach, so they got to get out there, be aggressive, and kill it off.
Winnipeg's power play unit puts their hard hats on as they go back to work.
As the power play unit steps out on the ice, they've got to reset mentally here, James, and just get rid of all the other opportunities that they've had and forget about them, because the time is the present right now, and they've got to make good on this one.
Slides the puck to Taves. Dishes it off. Oh, he'll feel that one. What a block.
Well, he's firing all cylinders here, getting to that shot lane. He really anticipates the greatest threat on the ice, and he makes sure that he redirects that puck.
New York's got it along the wall. The Jets gain possession in their own end. Nemestikov's got it in the offensive end. Shot! Takes the puck behind his own cage. Vakanainen's taking it from his own end. Feeds it over! And that pass is redirected. This power play only has time for one more rush.
They'll have to play with urgency and not just skate the puck, but move it fast. Glenn standing up, ready to go.
And a solid stop on the play there. The Jets fire blanks on the power play. We're back to even strength here.
Finding ways to get it done, James. That's what the PK unit does here, and they give their team life as they're still within reach of this game.
And that slides right out to center ice. Gets a hold of the puck behind the net. Quick feed to Vakanainen. Slides the puck across to Panarin. Oh, he just got enough of that to keep it out.
Wow, James, I mean, not everyone can elicit a thunderous hit like that. I mean, he just clobbered his opponent.
Past the midway mark of the frame, we've got a 1-0 hockey game thus far. Winnipeg's got a hold of the puck. Slides it diagonally to Pearson. And he takes the pass. What a steal in his own end. New York's got the puck in the defensive end. Tries to feed it over to Pearson. Big hit, and that frees up possession. Gavrikov's going to play it against the half wall. And that caroms off a body in the lane. Quick pass to Barron. The Rangers have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Can't complete the pass as it goes off a stick. Puck picked up by Barron. Forces the turnover. New York's got the puck along the boards. Now a quick pass to Lafreniere. Offside the call. We'll get a face-off coming up. In the final moments of this period, 1-0 to score. Winnipeg's won the draw in the neutral zone. Dishes it to Velarde. New York's got the puck. Pass in front! Off a stick, and they can't complete the play.
Winnipeg's been effective in all three zones. They've held play in the offensive zone. They've carried through the neutral zone. And in particular, they've been fantastic in their own zone. They protected the house. They protected their goaltender. And now it's about protecting the shutout.
The Jets gain control of the puck. Feeds the puck over to Velarde. Quick shot. Oh, how did he keep it out? What a blocker stop by Shesterkin. Trocheck's got it along the wing. And the puck departs the zone. New York's trailing. That's why they've got the extra attacker out on the ice and the goalie on the bench. Almost down to the final minute here in this third. Blocked in traffic. Here's a pass to the middle. And that doesn't connect. Moves it quickly over to Kaprikov. And now it's grabbed by Morrissey. From the neutral zone, moving forward here along the boards. To the empty net. Score!
Yeah, and this one will all but seal the deal, James. A real insurance marker and a game well fought and a win well earned. On the dying moments of the game, they get the empty netter, James, and that's just a result of having urgency, making sure they protect the middle of the ice, and hey, they get it down the ice and get the empty netter to boot. With that last goal, you can certainly tell that the coach is not impressed. His team did not start ready and certainly been struggling throughout this game, now down by a few.
Winnipeg's effort has really impressed me tonight here, Cheryl, and after that, EN in the old statistical book only adds to their lead.
Yeah, and it's going to be all but over, isn't it? You know, you put it in the 4x6, it's empty, and you know everyone just starts jumping because they realize they just won the game.
The Rangers take possession in the defensive end. New York's got the puck against the boards. Taken by Taves. Works it across to Nemestikov. The Jets are on the attack. Fires it! Oh, he had the answer on that one!
Shesterkin's save percentage has been excellent, and he's doing everything to stand tall in the crease. Now it's time for his team to start playing for him. They got to get going north, but the first thing they need to do is retrieve the puck and stop chasing the game.
Winnipeg's won the draw, and they'll go to work. Denies him! He got all of it! Trying to clear the puck from his own end. Puck sails out of the bench, sending a few people ducking. The Rangers are running out of time as they trail late in this third period. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Final horn is sounded, bringing this one to an end. You know, you can look at the stats and you can look at what the goaltender did tonight between the pipes, Cheryl, but this, to me, was a team effort.
Well, you can certainly see that they talked or discussed their structure in terms of how they were going to defend James, pushing everything, deflecting it to the perimeter, and allowing the goaltender to see the puck. I mean, how critical is that? Yes, some 10-bell saves were made, and some timely ones at that. Pitching a shutout isn't easy, but everyone on this group played well.
Great night of playoff hockey, and we'll do it all again when we see you next time here on EA Sports. Good night.